Welcome to the Group of 5 Conference Championships in FGFL NCAA as we're starting with MACtion action. That's right, the MAC Conference, the Ohio Bobcats and the NIU Huskies at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. That is our first stop. And right away, NIU having some trouble. Allen Weatherford sacked from behind by Ronnie Burrell, and that's going to be a big stop of possession there. So Ohio taking over. It is Trent Malone with a big throw downfield to the right side to Matt Wright for 23 yards and a big first down. 2nd and 6, a little play fake. Malone not seeing what he likes, and he's just going to take it himself right up the middle with a big run all the way to the 15-yard line. Now Malone looking, throwing underneath. He's got his man Kenneth Hightower. He's done some big things at Ohio University, but he is not coming out this year, so we will talk about that at a later date. Just keep your eye on him as Ohio takes a 3-0 lead. Here's Weatherford on a 3rd and 8. He is sacked to end the first quarter. And then later on, getting another chance for NIU. Big run here for Isaiah Carney Jr. A 12-yard run, and Carney going to be on your season leaders lists. But Sean Graham ruining the drive as he is brought down by Ben Taylor. That's going to lead to NIU attempting a field goal on 4th and 1 that falls way short. No good at all. Later on, it is Ohio with their chance, and look at this. Breaking some tackles is Mike Bynum for a 12-yard run. And then on 2nd and 6, give it to a different running back as this one's going to Justin Lee for a gain of 14. Lots of running backs in the backfield as here's a third running back, Sam McGregor, for 7 yards. 1st and goal for Ohio. Trent Malone is brought down by a draft prospect in Dominic Freeman. And so Malone on 2nd and goal, though. Not going to matter. He's not fazed by the sack as Ricky Buffalo catching the 12-yard touchdown pass from Trent Malone. So Ohio going up 10-0. Here's a play underneath. Isaiah Carney Jr. with the catch and the first down. Weatherford on 2nd and 1. He finds his man Carney Jr. He is a big focal point on this offense. Here's another throw out left to Ryan Lewis for a 9-yard catch. And then NIU going to attempt to get some points here before the half. They should have kicked the field goal. They didn't. That is what we like to call in the FGFL cock management, as it will be a halftime score of 10-0 Bobcats. So NIU taking off. Look at this. The quarterback himself, Weatherford, with a huge run. And then going to give this one to his running back, Carney Jr. for 17 yards. Now brought back due to penalty. Here's Weatherford and Isaiah Carney with a 5-yard catch as they had a false start call before that, and then the field goal up and good. Now, if they had the other one, it would be 10-6. It'd be a much closer game. But there is a throw, and that is intercepted. That will give the Huskies an opportunity late 3rd quarter here. Weatherford, a little pump fake and a throw underneath Tavion Louis Jr. Now a little, look at this, like a RPO type of thing. This one's going to go inside the 10 to Sean Graham for 20 yards. And now Weatherford, he's got all kinds of time back there, but he runs up into pressure, fumbles the football, and the Bobcats take over going into the 4th quarter. 3rd and 4. Malone finding Hightower for 30. That is a huge play. Now Malone looking, and he is brought down. He saw nothing he liked. And that is a big sack for Cannon Anderson. That gets NIU another chance here, and look at this. The defense on Allen Weatherford has been good all night. And that'll force a 4th and 6. NIU going to go for it, and that is complete to Terrence Cave for 8 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Huskies. And Weatherford's got literally all day, and he's going to take off with it. He doesn't seem very fast, and he's going to fumble the football, but it is recovered. But Weatherford is going to pay the piper for it. He's coming out of the game. So with 1:55 to go, NIU attempting the field goal. It is wide left, no good, and Ohio able to run the rest of the clock out and win the MAC title. player of the game going to Ronnie Burrell, as you saw there, but we're going to show some other stats. Trent Malone, not Tom Malone, that is a typo. Justin Lee, 16 carries, 70 yards. Kenneth Hightower, 4 catches, 43 yards. Christian Singleton, the senior right tackle, will be coming out in the draft. He had a pancake on his day. And of course, Dominic Freeman is a draft prospect as well. We move to the Sun Belt Conference at SB Ballard Stadium. It is Old Dominion. They are number 3 in the nation, and Louisiana without their best weapon in Isaac Hinton. So no Isaac Hinton. He is not coming out in the draft, so we should see him next season. But Old Dominion is the talk of the Sun Belt this year, as they are number 3 and 12-0. And Cameron Seymour has been a really nice running back all season. And Alex Collins has been a draft prospect quarterback. We'll see how he does in this one as he throws that one in the dirt for a 4th and goal. So Old Dominion will just be smart, take the points, and continue about their day. They get the football back here, 3rd and 9. There's a throw short, but look at that. Oof, you just love that kind of high-contact football. It's what we've all loved. Lacey for the first down. Then later on, it's Melvin Brown. He stopped shy of the first down marker. ODU going to try to kick a relatively long field goal here. That one doesn't even make it close to the upright, so no good. 1 second left first quarter. Terry Sprawling, quarterback for Louisiana, finds Nate Dalbeck. And then here's Sprawling finding Quincy Allen for 12 yards. 4th and 1. Ragin' Cajuns go for it. It's Chris Williams up the middle for a gain of 13, and then give it to Matt Bush, the spellback, for a 1-yard touchdown run. So Ragin' Cajuns with the lead on number 3 in the nation. And Alex Collins going to have to go to work here with Sam Newton for a 14-yard reception. And that's not all. Sam Newton breaking the school receptions in a season record set by Jennings III back in 2013. Here's a little run play. That one going to Seymour up the middle. He has been very, very good. And now here, Collins across the middle. That one is complete to Devin Lacey, a 9-yard play, but the drive does stall. And Old Dominion missing the field goal. So still 7-3. Terry Sprawling looking to lead his team downfield, but instead he is cut off and intercepted here. That is just a wonderful play by the defender. He thought he could get that one there, but David Okafor said, "Not today, Junior." So now with 49 seconds left to go in the half, it's a big throw from Alex Collins finding Cameron Seymour. Now a 3rd and 4, and the run for Seymour does not work. So ODU just going to take their points, and it is up and good. They couldn't get that other field goal or they'd be in the lead already, but we go to the second half, and here's a big run left side up the sideline for 20 for Cameron Seymour. Now it's Alex Collins. He's going to take this one himself, and he takes it across the first down marker for an 8-yard gain. Collins going to throw this time, and this one going inside the 30 to Remington Hennessy. I know that's one of Kaz's favorite names. Here's the throw, and that one complete as well. Melvin Brown for an 8-yarder. 2nd and 7, throw right side, Remington Hennessy for 13. And Alex Collins right back to Hennessy in the corner of the end zone for a 4-yard touchdown catch. And Collins kind of on fire. They would review this. Call would stand. It is a touchdown for Remington Hennessy. Old Dominion going for 2 points, and Collins just going to take it himself into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 14-7 Old Dominion. 3rd and 2. It's a screenplay from Sprawling to Matt Bush for 28 yards. Sprawling on 1st and 10. He's going to look and go himself, and running over some defenders for a first down. Sprawling on 3rd and 4 goes end zone, and that one's nearly intercepted by Cody Walton. So instead, it's going to be a field goal for the Ragin' Cajuns. They're down 4. They get another chance later, but on 4th and 1, it's a turnover on downs. They can't get the job done, and then here comes Old Dominion, just running the clock out with Mark Oakes and a huge run. And then it's Alex Collins. He's going to take it himself. He's got a lot of room. He slides. That's Not something we see a lot of QBs do in this universe. There's a big throw right side. Could have been a touchdown, but it was out of bounds, just a little too far. They take their field goal to take a full 7-point lead back. And then look at this, a fumble by Sprawling as he is sacked. And Old Dominion and Juan Cooper starting to show his dominance. Here comes Juan Cooper again, right on Sprawling. And another loss, 2 sacks for Juan Cooper on that drive. Then here you go. It's a big run for Cameron Seymour, 14 yards. Alex Collins going to throw up the middle. This one goes for a first down as well. And look at this, breaking a tackle. Cameron Seymour, 4-yard touchdown run. Old Dominion taking that 2-touchdown lead. So Sprawling, last chance to get it done, but look at this. Juan Cooper showing that he can reach behind and trip you up still, too. Not just a big man. Here's a big throw to the end zone for Sprawling, and that one intercepted. As Juan Cooper comes away with player of the game, 3 sacks and a forced fumble, 4 TFLs, 5 total tackles. The Sun Belt title belongs to Old Dominion, and they have clinched their spot in the college football playoff with Alex Collins playing fairly well. 156 yards, a touchdown, 14 carries, 29 yards. Terry Sprawling's going to show up on some of your leaders lists this year, but he really didn't get it done in the Sun Belt game. Matt Bush, a little bit of a jack of all trades for them Ragin' Cajuns. Cameron Seymour, 133 yards and a touchdown on the ground. As we go to the American Conference Championship game, it is the number 10 USF Bulls against the Tulane Green Wave. And there are a bunch of people hurt in this one as well, including the Tulane starting quarterback. He is done for the season, so they will have to go with backup Sterling LeMasters. The guy we're all here to see is Chris Mayhew. He has showed up on a bunch of scouting lists. That's a guy a lot of people are looking at, maybe with a later pick than the first-round pick. But here he is, proving that he is worth it with a big 37-yard throw to Kingsley McGaskey, one of my favorite names. And then look at this, pitching just at the right time to backup quarterback and second-string running back John Samuel Williams, he just cannot wait for Chris Mayhew to leave this university so that he could take over at quarterback. But look at this, B.J. Williams, one of the leading rushers in the nation this year, with a huge run. And that sets up Sterling LeMasters, but he loses the football. B.J. Williams blamed for an 8-yard loss, which wasn't really his fault. But they do get a field goal, and later on, look at this, coming for some more points. 19 yards to B.J. Williams, and then the field goal attempt is no good. That one is wide, does not make it. 7-3 remains the score. Big throw up the middle, complete to Peyton Williams. There's B.J. Williams, there's Peyton Williams, there's all kinds of Williams here with Tulane. Big throw right side, that one's complete to make it a first and goal. That one goes to Mario Smith, who has 4 catches in the ball game. And on 3rd and goal, time running out in the half. Sterling LeMasters cannot let that happen as Carson Cans gets the sack last time out, and Tulane will get a field goal up. It's a 1-point game at the half. Coming out of the half, though, USF trying to take over this football game with their talent, and Chris Mayhew is the one to lead that drive. Big rushing. 5 runs, 31 yards. That gives them a field goal opportunity. It's a bit long, but it is up and good. 10-6. USF lead, number 10 team in the nation, trying to get it done. Now, big run here for Sterling LeMasters, 18 yards. That sets up a field goal attempt here as the 3rd quarter coming to a close. Still a 1-point game. USF really hasn't taken over with that talent that we know that they have, but they're on the handoff, getting it done. Cordell Hakens, 29-yard rush. 7:36 to go in the football game. Throw and complete. And down to the 21-yard line is John Samuel Williams. Yeah, he can catch too. He's like B.J. John. There's a big run for Chris Mayhew. That gets them inside the 5. And then Mayhew handing it off. It's Cordell Hakens, 4-yard touchdown run. And USF trying to extend that lead out. They're up 8. It's still a 1-possession game. Tulane still has their chances. And Sterling LeMasters going down for a loss of 8 by Carson Cans, who's having a really nice day. 3rd and 21. It's a little screen set up here for USF to start their drive. And look at this. This one could just go the distance inside the 20, 10-5 touchdown. Jordan Barnard, the fullback, getting the job done there. And it'll be 24-9. They're going to go here on a 3rd and goal later on. Cordell Hakens takes a 5-yard touchdown run in. And this is where USF took over. Cordell Hakens, 18 carries, 96 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's the player of the game. And USF is your American Conference champions over Tulane. E.J. Williams had a 13-carry, 57-yard day with 4 catches for 19. Mayhew, 179 yards and a touchdown, only missed 2 passes. He also ran for 46 yards, and he had a pancake. I mean, what more do you want the man to do? John Samuel Williams with a carry and a catch. He trying to do that BJ John thing. He can do it all. Carson Cans with a couple of sacks on the day. And we go to the undoubted best game of the bunch. Mountain West title game between Boise State and Nevada. And here is George Jackson, the quarterback, throwing to Don Armstrong. That sets up Boise for a 4th and 5 field goal attempt, which is up and good. They took the lead 3-0 in the ball game. Now, the Nevada Wolfpack, they have a little engine that could in Sam Kirkland, and he got off a screenplay to a Zacho Duncan for 11 yards. And then on 2nd and 12, there goes Sam Kirkland, showing the moves, breaking the tackles, picking up a first down of 14 yards on the ground. 1st and 10 later on, Kirkland with a little play fake, and he finds Jordan Lopez for a 10-yard touchdown. 5 of 5 for 48 yards and a touchdown on the first drive of the day for Kirkland. Now, George Jackson, he's trying to yeet the ball all over the place. That's that Boise State style, and it is intercepted. Nevada getting a short field for Sam Kirkland, the defense doing their job. Will Kirkland do his? He's going to take off. He didn't like anything he saw, and look at this, just trying to run over the defender. He can't get into the end zone. But later on 2nd and goal, why not? A little sweepy to wide receiver Martin Dunbar, 2-yard touchdown run, and Nevada taking a 14-3 lead. Then it's Jackson, intercepted again. This one a short pass, should have been able to be accurate. He was not. And now Kirkland and Nevada. Kirkland brought down. It's a fumble, but it is picked up by his lineman, and he fumbles the football, and that is picked up by Boise State. It's a wild game already, but Nevada with a big 14-3 lead. Then it's Jackson throwing deep left side. He finds Don Armstrong, who he's connected with already, and then throwing right side. Look at that beautiful catch by Michael Harlow for 24 yards. Then Jackson going to go underneath to his running back, Mike Bishop, 8-yard touchdown reception. Bishop was a very good running back this season, but they're showing that he can do some receiving as well. Sam Kirkland, though, on the next Nevada Wolfpack drive, a 5-yard reception to his receiver. And then Kirkland with some really nice protections got the time to get it to Jordan Lopez down to the 1. A little timeout there for Coach as he gets Zacho Duncan in the end zone with a very short yardage touchdown run. And that puts Nevada up 21-10. Then it's intercepted right away. George Jackson just having one of those days. 3 picks in the first half. Paul Woods has 2 of them. And now Nevada with a real chance to extend that lead even more. A big throw from Kirkland down inside the 5. But with not a lot of time left in the half, and with the clock striking 0, Nevada takes a 24-10 lead. So Boise down 14 points. Jackson able to get it to his receiver here, Keith McGaskey, and he gets a 37-yard touchdown. So Jackson able to do something to start this half. 24-17. Now Nevada with the football. Zacho Duncan with a 5-yard run. Now on 3rd and 4. Sam Kirkland looking deep left side. That one could have been intercepted, but a nice job forcing 4th and 4 and getting the football back for Boise. 7:31 to go. Garrett Davila with a 9-yard reception. That was a first down. Then on 3rd and 1, Mike Bishop doing just enough. And then Mike Bishop doing a little bit more as he gets the touchdown on the goal line. And Boise State has come back to tie the football game. 5:02 to go. Here's a big throw for Sam Kirkland. He gets Martin Dunbar down to the 30. Big 1st and 10 for Nevada with 4:48 to go. Sam Kirkland throwing and finding his receiver Dunbar again for 11. But unfortunately, a 4th and 11 meant they had to put up a field goal, and it was no good. So still a tie football game, and George Jackson and the Boise State offense has a big chance here. Dom Armstrong for 10, and then Jackson somehow getting away from all of the tacklers, picking up 7 yards and a first down. Here's Jackson with a big throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Michael Harlow for 27 yards. So Jackson throwing 3 picks. He negates it with 3 touchdowns, and he gives the Broncos the lead. Now Kirkland, does he have that clutch gene? He gets a first down there. Then on 3rd and 1, he finds the right receiver, Shannon Jones, who's the tight end, who will be coming out in the draft for a first down. And then here we go. Big throw downfield. It's Byron Mayberry. And then Kirkland up the middle, again hitting his man Shannon Jones for 16 yards. 3rd and 3, just 11 seconds to go. There's a throw, and that one is complete to Tony Holt for 6 yards. Clock is running. This could be the last play of the football game, and it is complete to Matt Anderson for a 10-yard touchdown, the backup tight end, and Sam Kirkland has gotten it done. We're going to overtime, and on the first play of overtime, Mike Bishop for 25 yards and a touchdown. Boise State taking that 38-31 lead, and now Kirkland needs to get it done for the Wolfpack as he takes his first play all the way down inside and then gets the touchdown to Will Taylor, a right tackle making the touchdown catch. So now first play of double overtime. It's thrown right side and it's intercepted. And this one could go all the way back. Nobody's even there. Boise State has won the Mountain West title. Marcus Bryant gets the job done for the Broncos as Bishop is the player of the game with his rushing and receiving prowess. 85 yards, rushing with 2 touchdowns, and 13 receiving with a touchdown. Kalepi Carroll had a couple of sacks. Marcus Bryant with the big interception for a touchdown for the win. Kirkland played wonderfully. His one mistake caused the Nevada Wolfpack to lose this game, while George Jackson was able to make 3 mistakes and still win.